The street lamps are turning off one by one. The deep velvet sky is whispering goodbye. I'm standing right here where we used to meet, with a calm and quiet starlight in my eye. The old wooden bench is still in its place, where we wrote our names on the dusty side. I gently trace the lines with my fingertips, letting all the old lingering shadows slide. Now the music is fading into the dark. We're all alone with a tiny spark. Thank you for the summers and the winter rain. Thank you for the beautiful, sweet little pain, as the last song of the night softly plays. I won't shed a tear in this empty street, because your love made my younger days shine. I'll turn around now and walk my own path, leaving your hand safely out of mine. Now the music is fading into the dark. We're all alone with a tiny spark. Thank you for the summers and the winter rain. Thank you for the beautiful, sweet little pain, as the last song of the night softly plays. The record stops spinning now. The room is quiet and still. Goodbye, my sweet memory.
The stars are leaning on the window pane. The night is talking to the silver rain. I close my eyes and let the world drift away, to find the words that I could never say. A gentle shadow on the bedroom floor. I see you smiling I reach my hand out to where you are in this little dream of mine. Just a little dream, softly floating before the day breaks.
Do you remember that sudden July rain? We didn't have a yellow umbrella to share, holding our jackets over our heads, laughing out loud with water in our hair. We ran into that old brick record shop, sheltered from the storm by a wooden door. You shook the raindrops from your worn out coat, and puddles formed upon the dusty floor. We stood so close to keep each other warm, under the neon light of amber gold, listening to a melody we didn't know, holding a love that would never grow old, right there in the corner of the room. You put a headphone gently on my ear and whispered, "Listen, this is our tune." The world outside was blurry through the glass in that sweet afternoon of June. We stood so close to keep each other warm, under the neon light of amber gold, listening to a melody we didn't know, holding a love that would never grow old, right there in the corner of the room. I stand in the rain alone, but the warmth of your coat is not yet gone. Just a song from yesterday.
An old ticket stub in my denim jeans brings me back to Sunday afternoon. I was standing on platform number 3, waiting for the train that arrived too soon. stepped off the coach with a heavy bag and a knitted scarf around your neck. We didn't have much money in our hands, just 2 paper cups and a coffee pack. We shared a warm drink from the vending machine, watching the white steam slowly rise. The winter wind was blowing cold and sharp, but there was a summer in your eyes. Right there on that noisy wooden bench. You gave me a half of your chocolate bar and laughed at the smudge upon my cheek. We didn't say words about the lonely days or how we missed each other for a week. We shared a warm drink from the vending machine, watching the white steam slowly rise. The winter wind was blowing cold and sharp, but there was a summer in your eyes. Right there on that noisy wooden bench. The train is left a long time ago, but I still sit where the cold winds blow, holding a paper cup alone.
A small black and white television screen, flickering static in the corner of the room. We didn't care about the midnight news or how the shadows chased away the gloom. Sitting cross-legged on the faded rug, sharing a single blanket on our knees. You leaned your shoulder gently into mine, sipping a cup of barley tea. The world outside was sleeping sound and deep, but we were awake, catching stars to keep laughing at old movies with the sound turned low, watching the silver light softly glow. Right there in our little hideaway. You pointed at the screen and made a wish to buy a house with a garden in the sun. I held your hand and whispered with a smile, we'll get there, darling, one by one. The world outside was sleeping sound and deep, but we were awake, catching stars to keep laughing at old movies with the sound turned low, watching the silver light softly glow. just a whisper from the past.
Leaves were falling on the narrow street. The orange sunset painted on the wall. I walked beside you, keeping up the pace, afraid to let my clumsy shadow fall. My hands were shaking in my jacket pocket, holding a tiny box wrapped up in blue, a simple silver ring I bought at the market. I spent a month just saving up for you. We stopped beneath the rusty street lamp light. The autumn breeze was whispering so sweet. You took the box and smiled with teary eyes, and for a moment time forgot to beat. Right there on that quiet little street. You slipped it on your finger with a laugh and said it was the prettiest thing you've seen. We didn't have a grand future in our hands, but we were happier than a king and queen. We stopped beneath the rusty street lamp light. The autumn breeze was whispering so sweet. You took the box and smiled with teary eyes, and for a moment time forgot to beat. Right there on that quiet little street. The leaves still fall upon the empty ground. I walk the alley, but there is no sound, only the shine of that silver day. The clock downtown was striking 10:30. I walked you to the corner of your street.
The summer night was warm, the air was still.
We slowed our steps where two long shadows meet. I held my breath, not wanting you to go.
You kicked a pebble gently with your shoe.
Under the yellow light of that old lamp,
we found a world that only we two knew. And we danced with our shadows on the stone.
two lonely figures,
but we're not alone. Your hand in mine, the world was spinning slow.
a quiet love
that didn't wanna go. Right there before we said goodnight.
You adjusted the collar of my shirt
and brushed a strand of hair from your sweet face.
We knew tomorrow had its own regrets, but tonight we found our perfect place. And we danced with our shadows on the stone. Two lonely figures, but we're not alone. Your hand in mine, the world was spinning slow. A quiet love
that didn't wanna go. Right there before we said goodnight. Long shadows fade away, but memories softly stay. Good night, my love. Cherry blossoms were drifting in the air on a green wooden bench in the park. You reached into your canvas backpack before the evening turned to dark. You pulled out a tangled white cord and untangled it with a patient smile, placing one small earbud in my ear, saying, let's sit and listen for a while. We shared a single pair of earphones, leaning close so the wire wouldn't break, listening to a sweet acoustic guitar, and every little promise we didn't make. Right there under the shading tree. The wind blew your scent into my heart, a mix of laundry soap and spring breeze. We didn't say a word for 3 whole songs, just watching the dancing of the leaves. We shared a single pair of earphones, leaning close so the wire wouldn't break, listening to a sweet acoustic guitar, and every little promise we didn't make. Right there under the shading tree. The music stopped a long time ago, but I still hear that guitar soft and low. One side is empty now.
White snow is falling on the frozen street. We found a small cafe with a wooden sign. Stepping inside to warm our icy hands, with only a few coins, yours and mine. We bought a single bowl of steaming soup and sat together by the foggy glass. You pushed the spoon gently to my side, watching the blurry cold winters pass. You eat first, you whispered with a smile, though your red fingertips were shaking white. We laughed and shared that simple little bowl, and suddenly the room was warm and bright, right there in that forgotten little place. We blew the steam away together and shared a single woolen scarf we made. No grand promises for the coming years, just a sweet winter memory that won't fade. You eat first, you whispered with a smile, though your red fingertips were shaking white. We laughed and shared that simple little bowl, and suddenly the room was warm and bright, right there in that forgotten little place. The snow still falls outside my window view, but the soup has long gone cold without you. Just a warm memory in the frost.
Photograph on the wooden table. The afternoon light is fading slow. I found your smile behind the dust from a summer we used to know. The clock on the wall keeps ticking away. The world outside carries on the same. But in this quiet, empty room, the silence softly speaks your name. Did the sun forget how to shine? Did the stars lose their way in the sky? It feels like the end of the world tonight, but not a single tear in my eye. Just a beautiful fading light. The radio plays that old familiar tune, the one we danced to in the rain. No rising cries, no sudden storms, just a gentle, lingering pain. Did the sun forget how to shine? Did the stars lose their way in the sky? It feels like the end of the world tonight, but not a single tear in my eye. Just a beautiful fading light. The record spins so slow. Where did the good times go? Softly into the night. The street lamps are turning off one by one. The deep velvet sky is whispering goodbye. I'm standing right here where we used to meet, with a calm and quiet starlight in my eye. The old wooden bench is still in its place, where we wrote our names on the dusty side. I gently trace the lines with my fingertips, letting all the old lingering shadows slide. Now the music is fading into the dark. We're all alone with a tiny spark. Thank you for the summers and the winter rain. Thank you for the beautiful, sweet little pain, as the last song of the night softly plays. I won't shed a tear in this empty street, because your love made my younger days shine. I'll turn around now and walk my own path, leaving your hand safely out of mine. Now the music is fading into the dark. We're all alone with a tiny spark. Thank you for the summers and the winter rain. Thank you for the beautiful, sweet little pain, as the last song of the night softly plays. The record stops spinning now. The room is quiet and still. Goodbye, my sweet memory.
close my eyes and let the world drift away, to find the words that I could never say. A gentle shadow on the bedroom floor, I see you smiling by the open door, but it's a trick, the midnight playing on me, a beautiful ghost of what we used to be. All I have to do is close my eyes, and you are walking under quiet skies. No longer lonely, no longer far. I reach my hand out to where you are, in this little dream of mine. The morning light will take this all away and turn my velvet night to frozen gray. But until then, I'll hold you in the dark and keep the embers of a dying spark. All I have to do is close my eyes, and you are walking under quiet skies. No longer lonely, no longer far. I reach my hand out to where you are, in this little dream of mine. Just a little dream, softly floating before the day breaks.
Do you remember that sudden July rain? We didn't have a yellow umbrella to share, holding our jackets over our heads, laughing out loud with water in our hair. We ran into that old brick record shop, sheltered from the storm by a wooden door. You shook the raindrops from your worn out coat, and puddles formed upon the dusty floor. We stood so close to keep each other warm, under the neon light of amber gold, listening to a melody we didn't know, holding a love that would never grow old, right there in the corner of the room. You put a headphone gently on my ear and whispered, "Listen, this is our tune." The world outside was blurry through the glass in that sweet afternoon. stood so close to keep each other warm under the neon light of amber gold, listening to a melody we didn't know, holding a love that would never grow old, right there in the corner of the room. Now I stand in the rain alone, but the warmth of your coat is not yet gone. Just a song from yesterday.
An old ticket stub in my denim jeans brings me back to Sunday afternoon. I was standing on platform number 3, waiting for the train that arrived too soon. You stepped off the coach with a heavy bag and a knitted scarf around your neck. We didn't have much money in our hands, just 2 paper cups and a coffee pack. We shared a warm drink from the vending machine, watching the white steam slowly rise. The winter wind was blowing cold and sharp, but there was a summer in your eyes. Right there on that noisy wooden bench, you gave me a half of your chocolate bar and laughed at the smudge upon my cheek. We didn't say words about the lonely days or how we missed each other for a week. We shared a warm drink from the vending machine, watching the white steam slowly rise. The winter wind was blowing cold and sharp, but there was a summer in your eyes. Right there on that noisy wooden bench. The train is left a long time ago, but I still sit where the cold winds blow, holding a paper cup alone.
A small black and white television screen, flickering static in the corner of the room. didn't care about the midnight news or how the shadows chased away the gloom. Sitting cross-legged on the faded rug, sharing a single blanket on our knees. You leaned your shoulder gently into mine, sipping a cup of barley tea. The world outside was sleeping sound and deep, but we were awake, catching stars to keep laughing at old movies with the sound turned low, watching the silver light softly glow right there in our little hideaway. You pointed at the screen and made a wish to buy a house with a garden in the sun. I held your hand and whispered with a smile, we'll get there, darling, one by one. The world outside was sleeping sound and deep, but we were awake, catching stars to keep laughing at old movies with the sound turned low, watching the silver light softly glow right there in our little hideaway. The screen goes fuzzy, the static is loud, but I'm still lost in that midnight cloud. Just a whisper from the past.
Leaves were falling on the narrow street, the orange sunset painted on the wall. I walked beside you, keeping up the pace, afraid to let my clumsy shadow fall. My hands were shaking in my jacket pocket, holding a tiny box wrapped up in blue, a simple silver ring I bought at the market. I spent a month just saving up for you. We stopped beneath the rusty street lamp light. The autumn breeze was whispering so sweet. You took the box and smiled with teary eyes, and for a moment time forgot to beat. Right there on that quiet little street. You slipped it on your finger with a laugh and said it was the prettiest thing you've seen. We didn't have a grand future in our hands, but we were happier than a king and queen. We stopped beneath the rusty street lamp light. The autumn breeze was whispering so sweet. You took the box and smiled with teary eyes. forgot to beat. Right there on that quiet little street. The leaves still fall upon the empty ground. I walk the alley, but there is no sound, only the shine of that silver day. The clock downtown was striking 10:30. I walked you to the corner of your street.
The summer night was warm, the air was still.
We slowed our steps where two long shadows meet. I held my breath, not wanting you to go.
You kicked a pebble gently with your shoe.
Under the yellow light of that old lamp,
we found a world that only we two knew. And we danced with our shadows on the stone.
two lonely figures,
But we're not alone. Your hand in mine, the world was spinning slow.
a quiet love
That didn't wanna go. Right there, before we said goodnight.
You adjusted the collar of my shirt
And brushed a strand of hair from your sweet face.
We knew tomorrow had its own regrets, but tonight we found our perfect place.
And we danced with our shadows on the stone.
Two lonely figures,
But we're not alone. Your hand in mine, the world was spinning slow.
a quiet love
That didn't wanna go. Right there, before we said goodnight. Long shadows fade away, but memories softly stay. Good night, my love. Cherry blossoms were drifting in the air on a green wooden bench in the park. You reached into your canvas backpack before the evening turned to dark. You pulled out a tangled white cord and untangled it with a patient smile, placing one small earbud in my ear, saying, let's sit and listen for a while. and every little promise we didn't make, right there under the shading tree. The wind blew your scent into my heart, a mix of laundry soap and spring breeze. We didn't say a word for 3 whole songs, just watching the dancing of the leaves. We shared a single pair of earphones, leaning close so the wire wouldn't break, listening to a sweet acoustic guitar, and every little promise we didn't make, right there under the shading tree. The music stopped a long time ago, but I still hear that guitar soft and low. One side is empty now.
White snow is falling on the frozen street. We found a small cafe with a wooden sign. Stepping inside to warm our icy hands, with only a few coins, yours and mine. We bought a single bowl of steaming soup and sat together by the foggy glass. You pushed the spoon gently to my side, watching the blurry cold winters pass. You eat first, you whispered with a smile, though your red fingertips were shaking white. We laughed and shared that simple little bowl, and suddenly the room was warm and bright, right there in that forgotten little place. We blew the steam away together and shared a single woolen scarf we made. No grand promises for the coming years, just a sweet winter memory that won't fade. You eat first, you whispered with a smile, though your red fingertips were shaking white. We laughed and shared that simple little bowl, and suddenly the room was warm and bright, right there in that forgotten little place. The snow still falls outside my window view, but the soup has long gone cold without you. Just a warm memory in the frost.
found your smile behind the dust from a summer we used to know. The clock on the wall keeps ticking away. The world outside carries on the same. But in this quiet, empty room, the silence softly speaks your name. Did the sun forget how to shine? Did the stars lose their way in the sky? It feels like the end of the world tonight, but not a single tear in my eye. Just a beautiful fading light. The radio plays that old familiar tune, the one we danced to in the rain. No rising cries, no sudden storms, just a gentle, lingering pain. Did the sun forget how to shine? Did the stars lose their way in the sky? It feels like the end of the world tonight, but not a single tear in my eye. Just a beautiful fading light. The record spins so slow. Where did the good times go?